Hello, gorgeous being. Welcome to the third day of our 7-day epic Best Feeling Body Challenge. We are so glad you are here. We are so excited to get started with our practices for day 3. Woohoo! So, just to introduce myself again, I am Dr. Tassel and I'm a doctor of psychotherapy, and I'm also extremely interested and experienced in biohacking, our ability to do certain practices, to eat certain ways, to have a certain lifestyle in order to decrease our biological age. So I am 55 years old chronologically. I was born in 1968, but my biological age is 35, a full 20 years younger. Isn't that cool? So it really is true. You can de-age your precious body and live in a very youthful and high energy and gorgeous body throughout your life. So it's just a societal program about aging, and that's part of what we are ridding ourselves of in the 7-day Best Feeling Body Challenge. So without further ado, let me show you some slides. I'll just share my screen. All right. So here we go. We are in day 3 of our 7-day Best Feeling Body Challenge. And the outcomes that we are pretty much guaranteeing you, if you do follow the practices that we outline, are weight loss. On average, you're going to lose about 5 pounds, could be a bit more, could be a bit less. You are going to experience the de-aging of your body. You'll really notice it in your face. Your face is going to glow. Your skin is going to glow. Fine lines, wrinkles are going to be diminished. Your eyes are going to look brighter and clearer and more wide open. Your eyebrows are going to raise. You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel more satiated when you eat. You're going to have more energy. You're going to have a bounce in your step. You're going to feel more and more like a teenager as we go through these 7 days. You're also going to experience enhanced mental clarity because what we're going to be eating and consuming during these 7 days is going to really reduce the inflammation in your body. We're going to work towards alkalizing your body, taking it out of an acidic state into an alkaline state, which I can just share from experience. My mental clarity is on fire. No type of mental fogginess, no type of just mental distractions, no type of memory issues, just extremely clear mental capacity from this way of living, of biohacking. So cannot say enough about these outcomes. I think we all likely are interested in maintaining a weight that feels really ideal, in de-aging and maintaining a youthful vessel, and in having crystal clear mental capacity. If we have all those going for us, we're really doing really great. And so this is myself and my partner, Andrea. And my background, I'm a doctor of psychotherapy, and then I've also done a lot of training in nutrition. I'm a Reiki master, a hypnotherapist, a yoga teacher. So really, I practice a lot of somatic body practices along with the psychotherapy. And this is really helpful in helping people really look at and make necessary changes, helpful changes to their relationship to eating, to their body. And really, my goals with everyone that I work with are to have a healthy body that feels great, to have a sense of inner peace and wholeness, and to really be aligned on your life path. This is what gets me really excited. So, just to give you a little encouragement, inspiration, some success stories. This is myself before and after. This is actually in our 30-day best feeling body challenge, which you're really going to want to do after you do the 7-day. We do some epic cleanses, and these before and after pictures relate to an intestinal cleanse that I did where I was able to lose such a significant amount of weight. And you can see from the picture on the right, I am really in my best feeling body. I am really feeling great. You can just see the smile on my face and how excited and happy I am to be in my best feeling body. So I really can't say enough about these epic cleanses. We do a liver cleanse, we do an intestinal cleanse, we do a kidney cleanse in our 30-day best feeling body challenge. And clients just have phenomenal results. This is also myself before and after the intestinal cleanse. And you can just see, particularly if you look at the eye area, how my eyebrows are droopy. And in the after picture, they have popped up. I literally remember the day I got out of bed, I looked in the mirror, and I saw that my right eyebrow had popped up, had defied gravity and gone the other direction on this really amazing intestinal cleanse that I did. You can see the smile lines are so deep and entrenched in the before picture and just so much lighter and more youthful looking in the after picture. So just really epic results with these practices. This is one of our dear clients who has lost 70 pounds. Wow. That's like almost a person. Well, it is like a young teenager could weigh 70 pounds. He's actually lost even more weight now. And he achieved this through our practices, some biohacking, some changing in his how he ate, his relationship to food, doing some cleansing. He did some intestinal cleansing and he's just had phenomenal results. And he feels amazing in his body. He used to even just have difficulty walking up and down stairs, and now he feels so agile and light in his body. And these are some really amazing pictures of a client's arm. This client has been doing a lot of kidney cleansing. Kidney cleansing helps the lymphatic system more efficiently drain through the kidneys. When the kidneys are backed up, the lymph system, which carries out the intracellular waste from our cells, it doesn't have a place to go. So where does it go? Well, it starts collecting in areas of our body that are far away from our vital organs. So the body is such an amazingly intelligent vessel. It's always working to bring homeostasis and health to itself. And with this intracellular waste that cannot be efficiently eliminated through the kidneys, it will start to collect in areas that are far from the vital organs, such as the arm, such as the legs, such as the hips. So here we can see there's a lot of lymph stagnation causing this lumpy appearance. And we normally think, oh, that's just part of aging. I just have to make peace with it. It does not have to be part of aging. It's just that the kidneys are not filtering, are not cleansing, excreting properly. And so there's a buildup of lymph here. So after some really beautiful kidney cleansing, and by the way, these photos are absolutely unretouched. There's been no tampering with these photos. You can see how different the arm looks. The stagnant lymph fluid has been able to be eliminated through the kidneys, and now the arm has a very youthful, supple, smooth look. It's amazing, right? Wow, this picture always amazes me. Again, this client has been doing some really epic cleansing, liver cleansing, intestinal cleansing, and kidney cleansing. And there has been just a complete regeneration of the elasticity of the skin. The wrinkles have almost disappeared. Just they're so entrenched in this picture. And on the right, the picture looks like a youthful arm. Amazing. Again, the skin texture, the smoothness the skin has regenerated. And here we can see just an increase in muscle tone, a reduction of the wrinkles near the arms, and just again, an overall really youthful look. So once again, I am 55 years old chronologically, but I am 35 years old biologically. And just to really make it clear, biohacking is basically making changes with how you're interacting with your precious physical body, what you're eating, if you're cleansing, and your overall lifestyle to improve your biological age. So it doesn't matter what age you are right now chronologically, we can decrease your biological age, which is really the only age that matters, through all these practices. And we're just so excited to bring these to you.
Hi, guys.
Okay, and these are some client testimonials. This is our dear client, Tom. He lives in Colorado. He's a great skier. And he, through our program, has lost quite a bit of weight, and he's at his lowest weight in 25 years. Here's our dear client, Burnell, who greatly reduced his blood pressure using these practices. Our dear client, Karen, who cut her medications by 50%. How amazing is that? If you are on medications and you start doing these practices, you too likely can reduce or even eliminate your medications. Our dear client, Gretchen, who feels cleaner and lighter in her body. And our dear client, Michelle, who's also 55 like myself, and just keeps getting compliment after compliment on how young she looks. And this is Ramsey from the beginning, and we need to update this because he's now lost 70 pounds. And really, when you take this 7-day best feeling body challenge with us, or the more intensive 30-day best feeling body challenge, you are really receiving 60 years worth of research and training into the secrets of de-aging from my partner, Andrea Turner, and myself. And these are just some of the profound improvements that people have experienced in their bodies. Reversing kidney disease, amazing. Diminishing allergies, decreasing cholesterol, symptoms of arthritis reduced or are really eliminated, ability to stop drinking alcohol, quit smoking, improve libido, improve symptoms related to depression and anxiety, improving the eyesight. The liver cleanse in particular, in Chinese medicine, there's a big connection between the eyes and the liver. So when we cleanse the liver, every time I cleanse my liver, my eyesight gets better. It's really magical. Restoring gut health, improved digestion, significantly improving the skin. My skin, my facial skin in particular, I would say has never looked better. I've been doing all these cleanses. I've been doing a lot of kidney cleanses recently, and I have pretty much eliminated wrinkles, fine lines. I had melasma, I had acne, I had age spots, gone, 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 gone. My skin really has never looked so good since I was probably a young teenager. It's really amazing. People are sleeping better, and yeah, it's all just very, very epic. So, what we're focusing on during this 7-day best feeling body challenge, as well as the 30-day best feeling body challenge, are consuming whole foods, doing some cleansing, and then also really looking at our relationship to food. And again, these are the really powerful cleanses that we do in the 30-day program. We do a lot of juice cleansing, liver cleansing, intestinal cleansing, and kidney cleansing. And the results, they're amazing. So my question to you is, why wait another day to be in your best feeling body? We are in our bodies, obviously, 24/7. We can't just take a vacation from our bodies. We're always in our bodies. And it's really our birthright to feel good in this vessel that is carrying us through our lives. And what I've seen over and over again with our clients that we work with is that once they have that best feeling body, and or even if they're on the path to having their best feeling body, so many other beautiful aspects of their life really fall into place because they have more confidence, because they have greater energy, because they feel good about themselves, because they like getting out of bed in the morning and spending the day in their best feeling body rather than in a body that isn't feeling so healthy and so vital and so energetic. So when we get this foundational piece of being in our best feeling body, we find that so many other areas of our lives also improve. It really has been my experience that this is such a foundational piece in our lives to be in our best feeling bodies. And these are just some pictures of Andrea and I frolicking on the beach. This is in Miami, Florida. Actually, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And just feeling great, strutting our stuff. At age, I was 54 in this picture. Andrea was 46. So strutting our stuff in our 40s and 50s and just feeling great. Okay, so this is really exciting. We are now on day 3 of our 7-day best feeling body challenge. And just to recap, on day 1, we suggested that you only eat whole foods. So fruits, vegetables, whole grains such as quinoa, oats. We also suggested eating beans, legumes. So anything that comes from the earth and that has been untampered with by humans. So just the beautiful bounty from our precious Mother Earth. And when we eat whole foods, we really find that we are so satiated because our body is receiving the nutrition that it needs. It feels fulfilled, and we don't tend to have as many cravings. We don't tend to overeat as much. So really eating whole foods obviously is so healthy in so many different ways. Day 2, we talked about being mindful of the beverages that we are eating. That we are drinking. So I shared, for instance, that I really love carbonated water, but from a health perspective, the carbon dioxide that makes the water carbonated it's acidic for your body, which promotes inflammation, which can lead to things we don't like in our body. So during this challenge, we are inviting you to not drink, or at least reduce your intake of carbonated beverages, to, if you can, if you drink coffee, to take a break from drinking coffee, and to really focus on drinking water infused with lemon, fresh squeezed lemon. It's so great for the liver. It's so great for the kidneys. Coconut water is also just beautiful, so healthy, so nutrient dense, or herbal teas. Okay, so today we are going to introduce our third really healthy practice of having an eating window. So let's get to that slide. Okay, so probably you have heard of the term intermittent fasting. So basically, we contain our eating to a certain time period during the day, rather than eating throughout the entire day. So for instance, you can try a 16-8 eating window. So that means we are basically fasting for 16 hours, only drinking water or herbal tea. And then we have an 8-hour eating window. So for instance, a possible schedule is that you wake up, you can of course have water with lemon juice in it, and then you start eating around noon, and you consume your last meal by, say, 8 o'clock. And this would be having a 16-8 eating window. So the other amount of time where you're fasting, you're just consuming water or herbal tea. So what this does is it promotes all three of the outcomes. It promotes weight loss, it promotes de-aging, and it promotes mental clarity. Okay, so how does it do this? Well, if we're eating throughout the entire day, our body is expending so much of its energy and its time in the rather complicated and intensive processes of digestion and excretion. So a lot of us, if we eat all day long, our body is just trying to keep up with the amount of food that we are consuming, and it's spending all of its precious resources in digesting and excreting. So when we narrow in the time period of eating, so let's say we only eat for 8 hours, then the remaining 16 hours, well, it'll be a little bit less. If you stop eating at 8, there's going to be a little bit of digestion, of course, after that. But the remaining time period in general, your precious body can use its energy, its time, its resources into healing itself, into cell regeneration, into basically just improving other areas of the body. So this is where the de-aging really happens. And this is also where the mental clarity also happens, because inflammation can also be reduced in the body during this break from the continual eating. And you may have heard this term, autophagy. Autophagy, there's some conflicting opinions on it, but most people believe that autophagy, the process of autophagy, kicks in between 14 to 16 hours of fasting. And what is autophagy? Autophagy is a process that your body will go into an autophagy state after between 14 to 16 hours of fasting. And what it does is it allows your body to break down and remove old cellular parts so that your cells can operate more efficiently. It's almost like, I've heard it being described as like a Roomba will go through your cells and just clean out all the parts of the cell that are degraded, that are aged, that are not functioning optimally. And so your cells have a regenerative aspect to them. And this, of course, promotes immense de-aging. You can keep cleaning out your cells, keep renewing your cells, then you are de-aging your body. And it also is wonderful for bringing disease into health as well as preventing disease. So the benefits of fasting they're immense. And, sometimes I don't really love that because I love to eat. I'll just admit it. I absolutely love to eat. I don't really love to fast, but I know I can look forward to my 8 hours of eating if that's the window that I'm doing. And the rest of the time, my body is going to be regenerating itself, which is just amazing. So it really, to me, is worth it to participate in an eating window because of all of the amazing health benefits. So now we're combining on day 3, all 3 of these practices: eating whole foods, being mindful of our drinks, the beverages that we consume, and now using an eating window. So these 3 practices are just epic for losing weight, de-aging, and just wonderful mental capacity. Now, on day 2, we took a little time to set intentions about our bodies. And today in day 3, I want to just take a few minutes to talk about our beliefs about our bodies. Because when we set intentions, the underlying beliefs about our bodies are going to have an effect on our intentions. So let me just tell you a little story, and then we'll get into your own beliefs about your body after the story. So everyone has probably heard the story of the 4-minute mile. So for years and years and years in track and field, no one was able to break that 4-minute mile mark. It seemed impossible. But then in May of 1954, an athlete named Roger Bannister, he ran the 4-minute mile, the mile in under 4 minutes, in 3 minutes, 59 seconds. And then within a few weeks, another fellow named John Landy ran the mile in under 4 minutes, in 3 minutes, 58 seconds. And at this point in time, there have been over 500 athletes who have been able to break that 4-minute mark with the mile run. So let me ask you, what changed? No one could break the 4-minute mile mark, and then all these athletes were able to break it. What changed? What changed was the belief. Once Roger Bannister was able to break the 4-minute mile mark, there was a belief that other people held that it was possible. So we can see how important our beliefs are about anything that we are engaging in. There's a saying, if I think I can't, I can't. If I think I can, I can. So I want to invite you to think about the beliefs that you might be holding about your body right now. Just take a few moments here to think about what beliefs have I been holding about my body. Maybe you've been holding beliefs that, well, I'm just going to age. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just all downhill from here. I just have to make peace with my wrinkles and my lack of energy and the degradation of my body. That's a very common belief in our society. you may possibly be holding that belief. And there's nothing wrong with you. We've just all been programmed with that belief. So I'm going to invite you to take a leap of faith and choose a belief that will support what you would like to experience with your body. So for instance, you can make a leap of faith and choose to believe that my body can de-age. My body can be youthful, energetic, gorgeous the rest of my life. So I'm inviting you to choose a new belief about your body, a belief that supports what you want to experience with your body. And I'm going to ask you to write it down. So again, it could be you just write down, I choose to believe that my body can de-age, for instance. And I'm going to ask you to put that piece of paper, you can put it on a little sticky note, somewhere where you see it every day. In the morning is great. I'm going to ask you to repeat it out loud every day. And what that does is, well, it helps you remember what this belief, this new belief that you're holding. And as you hold that energy, you are literally going to create it in your external world, in your body. As within, so without. We are creator beings. We are continually creating our own reality from our own beliefs. So I greatly invite you to let go of any old beliefs about the degradation of your body over time. And I invite you to adopt a new belief about your precious body. Okay, so very exciting. So I'll just end the slideshow here. Come back to where we are here. And I see some friends here. Hello, hello. So that will conclude our practice for day 3. So whole foods, being mindful of our beverages, and an eating window. And perhaps most importantly, a new belief about your precious body. Okay, I will see you for day 4 very shortly. Bye for now.